Will your next mountain bike be 3D printed?
Oh, I'm not sure, Martin, but we have got some very cool tech to talk about here.
All coming up on the Dirt Shed Show. Yes, welcome to this week's Dirt Shed Show. Look who we've got.
Yay.
Oh my God, it's a special day. Doddy in the Dirt Shed.
It's good to be here, Mark.
Come
Thanks
on,
for
and
having
we've
me.
got, look at all this tech I've got today.
Some additive
I
manufacturing.
love this subject, right? Because I think there's something of a paradox in this.
Okay.
Right, because we are talking essentially, the conversation between me and Doddy started about talking about 3D printed parts and how inside some of these parts, there's bits that you'll never ever see.
Oh, it's
but
mind-blowing.
structurally, they're there and they make the part amazing. This is a piece, what's this part of an Atherton bike?
It is indeed, yeah. I think a 150, maybe?
Yeah, and incredible. And it got me worried because I thought things like this particular seat mount that I had built for a bike I rode in Whistler once, this has been generated in design in AutoCAD by a computer, and you pressed print and it didn't really print it, it cut it out of a block of metal, but it could have printed it out of titanium if it wanted to. And I thought, hang on a minute, we're not that far away from just being able to input some points on a page with some forces and say, make me a bike, please.
That's terrifying.
And then it goes and draws the bike, it being the computer, then it goes and presses print and manufactures. And I thought, oh, that's kind of sad, isn't it?
I don't want that to happen.
Especially someone like you.
I don't think it will happen.
No, and I just thought all the craftsmanship will be gone. But here's the paradox. Turns out, as we've been talking about it, Martyn Mania aside, which is what this was,
Yeah.
we'll come to that in a second, things like this are actually creating amazing opportunities for us to have even more craftsmanship.
Absolutely.
This 3D printing stuff is building some of the best looking bikes and the most boutique of bikes in the world at the moment, which I thought was pretty incredible.
But also, just to go with your point of inputting the stuff, yeah, all right, so you have got this Renishaw machine that sort of additive manufactures or laser prints this stuff, but it's still like, what, 15 to 20 people it takes to put a single bike together.
Yeah.
It's like there is so much labour involved in it.
Yeah, so
it's
I
not
mean,
as easy as it sounds.
I kind of was under the illusion that you could
Just go
3D print something,
Yeah.
but I went and spoke to Ed at D-Ward Designs.
Ah, nice, yeah.
And he works on Sturdy Bikes parts before
I saw
they're
one of his
turned
chain
into-
rings on Danger Helm's bike.
Sturdy Bikes, I mean, check out their Instagram. These are they're bikes with 3D printing in them, but they are the most boutique looking. Is that the right word? I want to sound
we'll
like
let it slide.
Yeah.
I get where you're going. They are just stunning works of
So
art.
desirable. Yeah, they're like
Yeah.
big pieces of jewellery. Danger Home thinks Sturdy Bikes might be the coolest bikes being made like by hand at the moment. So, but that's got all that technology in it. And Ed from D-Ward Designs, he was describing to me about what he has to do to finish off the 3D printed part so that Sturdy can then go and turn it into a frame. Tom at Sturdy Bikes.
Yeah.
And it's
So what we're talking sort of like reaming and stuff? Or
basically,
facing?
like finishing it all off. It basically takes someone of that level, you know, an absolute precision engineer, to turn that part into a usable piece. So it was almost counterintuitive to what I thought. I thought it was a press and go type thing, but it's actually an awful lot to it. This is a very difficult thing to achieve.
It is.
And I think this part that I made, right, this shows how horribly wrong it can go. This part works, okay? I basically, with the help of AutoCAD, put in the points of where this is a seat mount for my big bucket seat I use on a normal mountain bike, and I put in the points of how it would attach to the seat. We told it some forces, and then we said, okay, how would that look? And it gave us 1,000 different ways to do a post going like this and 4 points attaching to a seat.
So
1,000 different ways.
What was it about that one that made you go, I want that one?
Honestly, I scrolled some and went, that one?
Oh, okay.
And it was this one. But I think even though this is, as you look at it,
It's
and
incredible,
it's
really.
been cut out of a block of metal, right?
Yeah.
So that's incredible.
The opposite of that.
Yeah, the opposite of that. That's grown up out of the ground.
Yeah.
This one's been chiseled out with an amazing machine. But what I think this shows is it kind of looks like a big crumpled bit of foil, doesn't it? I mean, it isn't. It's couldn't be more solid. But that was an amazing sound. Let's do that again. Wow. It's going nowhere.
Oh, that goes through, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to bounce a stunt mug off it in a minute. That is a solid bit, but it's kind of grotesque. It's kind of ugly. Come look at that. I mean, the two things. Get some close-ups of that.
It's very
look
cool, actually, that you get two totally different approaches to an engineering problem. I think it's really interesting.
So what do you think, Doddy? Do you think there will be bikes that are 3D printed, like we're suggesting could be the nightmare AI takeover that we're all thinking is going to happen in every part of our lives? Or is this the beginning of seeing even more beautiful bikes? Because you can't really argue with the effectiveness and beauty of a lovely Athlone bike.
I don't know. I'm not sure that there would be any point in doing it. Having been to their factory and seen how they make these, because the cool thing about this, like you said, with the little ridges on the inside,
so good,
is they can tune the flex and movement in each independent lug.
Yes.
Because then the frame tubes that they use don't flex.
Yes.
Whereas if you did a completely 3D printed bike, I don't see any advantage yet. I'd love to see if someone could do it.
But would you though? Because if they can, what does that mean? It means they will.
So what you're saying is basically Skynet will happen.
Yeah, and I tell you what, coming up in the show, right, I have got an example of a bike where I think crazy design ideas have got out of hand.
They've gone too far.
And it's how bad it can go, right? So hold tight for
Is this
that.
like an AI thing?
No, I think this has come from the brain of someone, which is even scarier.
Okay.
It's disgusting. It's coming up in the show, but first we've got to look at the news with Tom and Toff.
What's up, everyone? Opening the news this week with Crankworx, where the weather and the light unfortunately played a significant role on the Joyride slopestyle event. Emma Johansson smashed it once again, undefeated this year. Paul Kodurk second, Tom Eistedt third. Healing vibes out to Torquato Testa, who had a hugie and broke his hip. Tahuto Enrique Pene and Keolani Hines won the pump track, Jackson Frew and Harriet Burbage-Smith the dual slalom before she went on to also win the speed and style, alongside Garrett Metcham. Both winning every stage but one, winning it in some style, Jessie Mellerman and Brittany Phelan have won the Enduro, securing national titles for the year as well. Patricia Drouin is the latest young rider to get handed a Red Bull helmet at Crankworx 2, picking up a big sponsor to help her just getting started in her career. You may have noticed at Downhill World Cups that GT Fury has looked little different so far this year. Well, there's an update to the range, keeping that high pivot design and raising the shock mount to a new bridge between the down tube and seat tube. Mixed wheel compatible with flip chips to tailor shock progression and chainstay length, it's more adjustable than ever. The Fury is available as a frame starting at $2,600 and the top spec build, the Pro, featuring the new Boxer, retails for $6,030. The new spec sheets for the 2023 range of nuke-proof Megas, Gigas and Reactors have been released, along with some beautiful new colours. The petrol green colour is the one that does it for me, although that top spec Giga in the red is not to be sniffed at either. Top-end RS builds get the full SRAM treatment, including Type T drivetrains. Factory and elite level bikes get Fox suspension and SRAM drivetrains, with the factories actually getting Hayes brakes as well. Check out the website for more details, sizing and pricing. The 23 range is available in the States at the end of the week and everywhere else right now. PDs have launched the new Holdfast Tool Wrap, their solution to carrying the essentials with you on the trail. It's flexible, fast access, and most importantly, made from durable, fully waterproof fabric, which won't slip around and scratch your frame, whilst keeping the contents clean and dry. They've made the groove to separate the strap from the wrap, meaning you can tightly secure it to your frame before attaching the contents to it. RRP of $34.99 and available now in 3 colours. Check it out, pts.co.uk. New shoes from Shimano now, 3 new SPD models and 3 new pairs of flats, so you've got options. The GEs are the clipless models and the GFs are the flats. GE 900 featuring an ankle gaiter, boa closure and a Velcro strap, and the GF 800s look perfect for wet weather rides, fully booted up to the ankles, boa closure too. All the new models feature Torbal 2.0 torsional flex system, which gives the heels of the shoe a little bit of flex to benefit comfort and steering. Lots of different price points based on your wants and needs, so I'll not rattle those out now, but they are out now. Find out more on their website. Right, that's all the time for this week. Let's catch up with Toff for the sickest thing. Right, go on. Hey, less of that. Hey.
Right, this week's sickest thing has to be this new video from Alex, Storr and UK filming legend Tommy C. There's no flippity-whippities in this, just some sick riding from Alex at his local riding spots in Wales, just getting drifty and cutty basically on some super steep tracks. For me, the sickest clips have to be that gap into the left-hander, just because he catches tranny so good on the back of that route. And the other clip is like this high line where he does this like off-camber high line and then he just breaks traction into that chicane. It just looks so sick. Also, shouts to Tommy C for keeping us blessed with the def lens clips. Right, that's my sickest thing this week. Time to go back to the shed.
Thanks, guys. God, it's a busy week, isn't it? There's lots going on. All the world's actions. Great, very exciting. Right, I tell you what, we've got components to talk about as well.
There's always
in terms of like the bikes being built 3D printed. This is where I really get excited. Look at that thing.
Trick stuff brake lever. Oh. Well, actually, this one isn't a brake lever. They showed us the brake levers at Eurobike, which were 3D tight.
Yeah.
This is actually a bottle opener, which is kind of resembles one of the brake levers.
Coolest bottle opener in the world.
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
But yeah, I mean, this is where, I mean, it's hard to believe this is 3D printed. It's just so incredible.
That's actually like a work of art, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, none of us are going to argue about having bits like this on our bike.
No way.
No problem at all. Love it. Oh, I love that. Love it. Right, I did promise you I'd show you something that would blow your mind in terms of where design can get out of hand. An idea can get away from its creator, and it can go horribly wrong, right? Yeah. I'm sorry to this brand, but I hate your product. There's no point me pretending I like it. I don't. Look at this. This is the Revo.
Do you know what?
They've solved something, Doddy, here.
They have.
They have.
They've 100% solved the fact.
Look at this bike.
You're never going to get a stick caught in the spokes ever again.
Their literally selling point is we have solved the hubless wheel.
It's just what I've always wanted, Mark, is to remove the hub.
Is it though? No.
I kind of see a hub as an intrinsic part of a wheel.
I've got one, just looking at the frame, the silhouette of the bike.
Yeah.
Okay, in these flashing images that are probably going to give me some kind of fit in a moment.
Looks like Tron, doesn't it?
Right. I'm just going to say, let's just look back at the Cannondale Raven and remember how unsuccessful it was.
Yeah.
Look at that bike. It looks like the Cannondale Raven. Not a compliment. And I just feel like the blurb, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to ruin it for you. I want you to go to the website of this brand. Guys, I'm sending you traffic here. You might sell a bike. You never know. I doubt it. But you can go there and just read the blurb. The blurb all through this website is inspiring. They will tell you paragraph after paragraph why this was a good idea. And it never was or is. I love it. So, I mean, computers be damned, it looks like humans can get it really wrong too.
Some phenomenal copywriting on there as well.
Unbelievable, unbelievable. Check that out if you want some entertainment. So that was my little intro into hacks and bodges. That is what a bodge looks like. Right, time for some proper hacks and bodges. We've got a good winner this week. But I just loved what you just said about that Revo bike. Tell me.
Have I got to repeat this again?
Oh, go on. It's so
come on. I'm sure I've said this before. It's one of those Jurassic Park scientist moments. They were so busy deciding whether they could, they never stopped thinking they should. Maybe.
Oh, God. Oh, God. What an awful quote to have attached to your product.
God, get off me. Get
I'm
back
sorry,
onto that.
Revo bikes. I love the people. They built a bike. I just hate the bike. Anyway, move on from it. I've got one great hack for you this week, and I thought it's especially for you, Doddy. Zip ties.
I don't even know what's going on there. You've got to tell me.
Basically, look, his dropper post lever is broken, so he's attached two zip ties to the cable itself.
Oh, no way.
And he's just got a thumb toggle.
A thumb loop.
For his dropper.
Yeah, that's awesome.
This is Tapio in Finland.
Awesome.
It's a brilliant solution.
Yeah.
And actually, out on the trail, it's just a boom zip ties moment, isn't it?
That's a brilliant hack.
Yeah. Sorry, I just stole your blooming tagline there.
No, it's brilliant. Yeah. Boom cable ties.
Boom.
Yeah. That's well good.
Love it. So, Tapio, you have won yourself a GMBN jersey. It's on its way in the post. I say it's on its way. It hasn't left yet. Just not push it, but it will be on its way. Congratulations.
Some point, yeah.
So, if you've got a hack or a bodge and you want to get it into the dirt shed, then take a look at the link in the description down below. And I think next week, right, I'm going to ask, because we're talking about all this stuff, let's do a Hacks and Bodges special next week of 3D printed ideas.
Oh, yeah.
Give me
great ones out
Give
there.
me your 3D print designs. We're going to get them on screen. You never know, you could be starting your own product right here on the Dirt Shed next week. I want to see what you've been doing with
I wonder
those.
how many 3D printed parts you can get on one bike.
Oh,
Grab an Afton frame with these brake levers.
oh, that's an amazing
And then
idea.
all of the three, come on, all of you out there have got to have so many different things.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah,
though,
must be
Doddy?
loads of solutions.
You've just hit on something. So you could have a 3D printed bike.
Yeah.
Doesn't necessarily have to be the horror show I've been thinking.
No, it could be made up of
Future-
really cool things.
Loads of 3D
Yeah.
printed bits separately. Brilliant. Right, quick shop shout out because we've got a new range out, Sunset Ridge. Look at these.
Sounds
love
like
it.
a film, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like the cartoony world of Sunset Ridge. I'd like to go there. It looks good. But Isaac and Blake there looking resplendent in the Sunset Ridge garb. It's our new casual line, but I must warn you, I've been told by the shop, right, it's a limited edition run. There isn't going to be another Sunset Ridge. This is it. You like it?
The only one.
Go and get it, because there isn't going to be another Sunset Ridge.
Get
It's like,
your orders in quick.
it's exclusive, which I really like. It also makes me panic slightly because I haven't ordered
You haven't got
it.
one yet.
And I'm a little like,
You know why?
I
'Cause
want the cartoon world of Sunset Ridge. How do I get it?
Blake's already got 10.
Oh, bloody Blake Sampson. Bingers, he's a nightmare. There you go. So head over to the shop. Link is in the description down below. And we really appreciate your support, of course. Right, caption contest. Last week's photo. Blake, looking very Blake.
Do you know what? For
I
a
mean,
minute,
that's Blake.
For a minute,
That's
I
how
thought that was
Blake's
Adam
in.
from GMBN for a minute. They look the same when they got their helmets on.
They do. They do, and they're both
going
quite
on
happy
there?
chaps.
Yeah.
They are. Got some good captions for it. Simon Rook says Blake completes the photos and is ready to launch his OnlyFans site.
Oh,
Yuck. Yuck. Blake, can you imagine an OnlyFans site of Blake? Oh my God.
Sarah Constantine says, paint me like one of your French bikes.
Oh God, these are horrible.
These
are making
That
me
conjures up
gag.
all sorts of strange images.
These
in
are
my head.
not good. Last up, we've got Chris Marsh, who says, no, Blake, we said demonstrate how to handle a rock garden. Like it. That could be the winner.
Oh, that's got to be the winner.
That's got to be
the
the
winner.
winner.
Straight up.
Shall I bounce the cut stunt mug off of this?
Duck.
I don't know if we should. I tell you what,
Scared.
I'm just going to throw it this week. There's too much metal around.
Scared.
It's on its way to you.
Oh,
Enjoy.
disappointed you are.
Let's see if Matt can bounce it off the table on the way back. Ow, in elbow. Ow. This week's caption contest photo is this. Fantastic. Love it. Give us your caption for that down below. You could win yourself a stunt mug next week. And I tell you what, captions the last couple of weeks have been brilliant fun. I've loved it. So it's a great way for you guys to get involved in the show. I've got another way for you to get involved in a minute, but it's a great way for you to get involved in the show. In the captions, we read them. It's how we can communicate, everyone. Let's do it. Captions for that photo, please. Right, let's take a look at some things we like this week. And first up, you're an expert in this, Doddy.
Oh, yeah.
Petey's Holdall.
Yeah,
Love it.
The Holdfast Trail tool wrap. Yeah, I've been using it for a while, actually.
Yeah.
I actually nicked the one off their stand at Eurobike.
Did you?
Yeah, they were like, we've got 2 of these. So I was like,
You just get to go to Eurobike and grab things you like.
I
guess that's
used to
per-
grab more things I like.
Yeah.
But actually, that one was quite good.
Things like this.
Yeah. I know, I was given that. I was given that and a drink to go with it.
Even the noise it makes when you put it down.
It's nice. Would you like
Oh.
it?
Oh, so
Would you
nice.
like that?
It's so beautiful. Oh no, I can't take it off.
Yeah,
I can't take it off.
you can. It's
It's
yours.
very, very nice. I tell you what else I like this week. Super Rider on Instagram. I'm a big fan. Look at this. I love this little trick he's come up with. That's going to help you riding. Okay. I've never really thought about this one, but basically, hop in your. It seems so simple. Brakes on. Hop in your front wheel from left to right over, say, a stick or a line. Brakes on, just locked. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Look at that, great. that will definitely give you better skills, slow
For sure.
speed skills, and that's a simple way to mess around with your bike. What I like most, you can do it in your garage.
Slow speed skills are
You
so
can,
lost
you
as
can
well.
do it in your garage. You know when everyone's like, why is he in the garage so long, staring at their bike? You can be in there, hopping your front wheel around. Brilliant, love it. And Super Ride TV, fantastic. Follow him on Instagram. I love this, Doddy.
I really love this.
New Mondraker downhill prototype.
You could kind of tell where they were going to go with the suspension
Yeah.
design because that bike that Neil had the other day,
Yeah,
neat.
yeah.
Same design, it looks amazing, doesn't it?
It done it look good, and it's got all of those options to tune the bike to the rider
To move
and
the bottom
trail.
bracket shell around, to adjust the head tube angle and the reach. Yeah.
And I've got a particular love for the Mondraker form. I know you like. You know, what was the one you built up the other day? It was so beautiful.
Race. Oh, the one for Rich.
Yes. No, the one you had for yourself.
The race, yeah.
It's so beautiful.
It's that line, the top tube all the way down at seat stays.
Very, very nice. But yeah, lovely to see that World Cup racing bike with World Champs Week about to happen.
Oh, there's so many good bikes popping up as well.
Could it be? Oh yeah. That's something else I've liked. The World bikes are out, so get on all of your social media and check out the special
There's so
bikes.
many already.
Oh, so good. I particularly like the Canyon, Canyon range this year. Really nice, and Nuke Proofs. I just like the way they've presented it, all on like the top hill of Fort William. Very nice. World's bikes, juicy. Right, let's have a look at what we've got coming up on the channel this week. It's a very busy week coming up. I'm looking forward to this on Sunday. Can GMBN break a world record, fastest known time on the South
pressure's
Downs Way? Ooh, I actually don't know the answer. So can we?
I know.
I'm going to watch it. You guys can do it too. Can we break a world record? I don't know. Find out who was doing it. Matt, who was doing it?
Rich, Isaac, and Neil.
Oh, I doubt we can.
Who's the weakest link?
Well, I'd say I'm not going to say. Because he's
you'll
the
have to
boss.
find out.
I'm not going to say because he's the boss and can fire me. That's the deal. Isaac's fast. Rich is fast. Neil was fast.
Keep handing out those slaps. Wow. On Saturday, check out GMBN Tech. We're going to be looking at some of the coolest tech from the World Champs because there's loads of that stuff.
Oh man, I can't wait to see all that. Worlds is such an exciting week.
It is.
So
For the
good.
bikes and the kit, it's the best one.
Oh, brilliant.
So good.
And it lasts a week. We've got a whole week of it. We've got the downhill starts it off, and then we've got all the cross-country trials next weekend.
Amazing.
Woohoo! So good. Right, Bike Vault time. And this is where you can get involved in the show. You're going to like this, Doddy, right? So if you think a bike's really great and you want to give it a super nice, you can. Just hit the bell. Hit the bell on the video. See? And then that helps spread the news. And if you've already hit the bell, then hit the like. It gets mountain biking out to more people and we're all playing along. Great idea? Whatever. I'm just a pro. Okay, here we go. First up in the Bike Vault this week this is Neil's daughter, Ivy, on her first proper ride out.
A little frog bike.
Resplendent in pink.
Yeah, also Jurassic Park t-shirt for the win as well.
You said about Jurassic Park.
100%.
There you go.
Super nice straight away.
Obviously, it is the kids' special this week,
Oh,
like
yeah,
we
look at
decided
that.
last week. Next up, Neil's Orbea MX-20. God, that is
Throwing out the horns as well.
Look at that.
Oh, come on.
And he's going with the Rat Boy Bryce chest piece.
Yeah.
Like that. Good
Sick
look.
for the shredding.
It's actually Oscar. It's Neil's the dad. Oscar loves his riding. Fantastic. Super nice. Like that a lot. Next up, we have got... Oh, where's that? This is...
Best size rock hopper.
This is John's Polygon Siskiyou in Parklands National Park, Sunshine, Queensland, Australia. Absolutely rad looking.
I'm looking at a
place and
completely
rad looking
different
bike.
order to you, Martyn.
Are you?
Yeah.
You should stay in this order, it's better.
I'll stay in your order, shall I?
And then next up, actually, what are we giving John? Or John's son?
I can't see it.
I can't see John's son's name.
Sorry, you can't see the bike.
It's this one.
You look awesome, but
You can't see the bike.
And it is about the bike, isn't it?
Right, okay, the son gets super nice, the bike's nice.
Okay, that's fair.
How's that? Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's a Siskiyou.
Oh, there you go, there's the
it is.
bike.
Oh, that's super nice. Yeah,
There you go. Oh, I felt bad then.
Yeah.
There we go. It's a super nice all the way through. Hey, it's
Yeah.
actually really sick.
They're really good. Suspension works really well on those.
Next up, we have got Matt.
Oh, that's a little
and
Cub
his-
Scout, isn't it?
Yeah, this
Oh.
is Jackson. He's age 5. Matt's the dad, Nuke Proof Club Scout.
That bike is amazing. That's got the best kid suspension for it, the J unit from Manitou. It's amazing.
Rad picture too. Can't
Yeah.
see much bike, but a lot of energy.
You can see the Manitou fork.
Super nice. Next up.
Oh, there it
you
is.
go.
There it is.
I love how
awesome,
we're
mate.
getting all these side shots on them too. Next up, we have got Andrew's daughter with, this is Maisie, on a pink Specialized M4.
He's had that powder coated.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's awesome.
So it's a custom paint
Yeah,
job?
custom painted it,
Look
put
at
some
that.
old 26-inch wheels and XT brakes on it as well.
Yeah.
Looks like he's done the graphics on the fork too. Oh, come on, that's just super nice all
She
day
looks
long.
like a little, was it
Yeah.
Casey Hemstreet?
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little miniature version.
Awesome.
Yeah, great look. Super nice. Are you hitting the bell out there?
You
Are you
better
making
be.
the decisions?
Yeah.
Come on. Next up, we've got a Marin Rift.
Nice.
This is cool. This is from Daniel. I think Daniel might be the dad or...
They're knocking out some good bikes at the moment, those guys.
Kids' bikes have come a long way.
I know.
haven't they? Super nice. Super nice. Next up, this is a...
It's even got a little chain guide on it.
That's
mega.
Look at that. This is from Rory in Aylesbury in the UK. It's his son, William. He's riding this, Specialized.
It's just saved from the dump and revived.
No.
Awesome. Oh, come on.
Super nice.
Love that. Worked
Super
on the
nice.
bike to make it even better.
I don't know if you've caught on yet. There's going to be super nices all the way through. I
think it might be,
we
yeah.
can't diss young riders. Next up, Frank has sent us in this lovely little Polygon. Polygon are doing some good kids' bikes, aren't they?
They are. They make loads of bikes. They're
Yeah.
huge, that brand.
Yeah, they have got some good kit. I quite like the setting for that. A lot of work's gone into that photo.
Yeah. All the way. Super nice.
Love it. And that is all for this
Oh,
week,
it's
I'm
over too
afraid.
quick, isn't it?
And it just. I tell you what, Bike Vault was a lot of fun. Can we have a little bit of a special topic for next week's Bike Vault?
Ooh,
what,
yeah.
What would you look?
Well, all right.
could you
So we had
pick
kids'
one?
bikes. What was last week's?
Last week's was orange bikes or bikes that are orange.
Yeah, I see what you did there.
It's good. It was a really good one last
Okay,
week.
well, that
actually.
makes it easy to do white bikes.
White bikes.
The brand white bikes or the colour?
White bikes.
White bikes.
Send them into the Bike
Let's see your
Vault
white
for
bikes.
next week. We all love seeing your
Hold on,
bikes.
got an idea.
Yeah.
If Chris Ackrig isn't watching this, everyone needs to make sure Chris Ackrig's aware so he can send a picture of his bike.
Because he's got a white bike.
Because he rides a white bike.
Yeah, he must.
Let's
send
see
his
your bike,
picture
Chris
in, yeah.
Ackrig.
Because he's in big trouble with his bikes. Right, that's it for this week's Dirt Shed Show, I'm afraid. Doddy, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
It's been great.
Yeah.
Been great talking tech. I sort of talked tech like this was tech and this was tech then, but this obviously is just a bell. Anyway, we will see you on the Dirt Shed Show next week, and thanks for joining us. Hit the like and hit the bell. See you next time.
Ta-ra.